What's up, everyone? Welcome to this early stream. Somebody said I'm early, but I don't know what my time is. I usually stream really late because I'm doing other things, but tonight I just wanted to chill out a bit. You can see my camera right here in the corner, and do something that is a little different. I just want to hang out and not game or watch something. I'm just gonna play some music, and I'm gonna finish a jacket that I've been working on. This is like my fourth time attempting to make this jacket look good. But I just want to thank everyone hanging out right now. Jonathan, Harry Pro, Sabrina, Blockshot, and Skylar. What's up? How you guys doing? Thank you for coming on. And this is Drippo. Drip. Awesome name, guys. Hope you guys are doing okay. Also, this was supposed to be a lot earlier, but I guess there was a time change, so I didn't even realize that until way later. So yeah, coffee at 6 o'clock. Oh well. But yeah, you are on the stream. Welcome to being live on my stream. Yeah, I'm on a pink mood today because I want to finish this Bret Hart jacket. And is that too loud? I'll turn this down a bit. Hold on. There we go. There we go. I'm doing pretty good. Just been doing a lot of things. The usual. I'm gonna get going on this jacket so I can finish it. And this is a jacket that I wear to shows. So I definitely want it to look good. Good. All right, let's see. This is my... Actually, I'll show you guys the jacket, and then I'll start working on it. Oh, you like the intro song? Thank you. That's really awesome because that was a song by a friend of mine who passed away a couple years ago, and yeah, that song is really cool. And we were supposed to do a show together one time, and we were supposed to play or work on a song together, and that never happened, and she passed away. So I don't think her band plays anymore. So that was really cool. So yeah, thank you for liking that. Hey, what's up, Kayla? And what's up, Retro? Welcome back. And yeah, prayers for Scott Hall for sure. That was really, really shitty news. So this is the jacket that I've been working on. So I got the Hitman on there. Got the skull on there. And I got a bunch of, you can't really tell, but there's a bunch of rhinestones on there. Well, I'll show you guys in a bit. You're going to Vegas? Awesome. Have a good night. Are you going right now? Actually, let me clear this out. And hopefully you guys can see it a little bit better once I change this camera. Okay. So what I have left to do is I have to art. Wow. I have to add the heart foundation down here. See if I can get some lights on these. Yeah, that jacket is awesome. Awesome, thank you, man. I really appreciate it. This took me a long time to draw on Photoshop because I was watching a lot of Bret Hart footage, and I was trying to get the jacket to look right so the logo is, I want to say, at least 99% accurate to what he was wearing. This was like March 97, I think, when he was doing an interview with Shawn Michaels, and he had just this jacket logo with no Hart Foundation. But I like both, so I'm going to add the Hart Foundation on there. And you can kind of see how it sparkles a bit. And it's a little hard to see, but it looks really cool when it's at a show or something like that. And actually, when I went to the Prestige Worldwide, not Prestige Worldwide, Prestige Wrestling show, this part came undone. So I got to re-glue that. But everything else survived. I don't know if I lost any rhinestones. So I think I lost one right there. But other than that, it looks super awesome and it's really nice. This is my favorite jacket to wear as well. Like the actual jacket without the logo on there. And I can't find another jacket at all that is similar to this one. I have like 4 leather jackets. 3 of them had Hitman logos on there. And this is the best jacket that I found so far. I just can't find another one. So I'm going to get some tools ready so I can start painting. That's awesome, Kayla. Thank you for sharing that. Sparkles pop in the pink lighting. You can actually see them? Awesome. I can't really tell from here. And this is the Hart Foundation part that I finished as well. And you can kind of see the old one on here, but I like this jacket way better than the previous one because this is actual cloth. And I think it doesn't look as weird. Do I know about Music Maker Jam? No, what is that? Is that another app for music? So yeah, look at that. It all looks really cool at a show. Like walking around, like it catches people's attention, and like I said, I get a lot of compliments on it from people where you're like, yeah, hell yeah. Hitman cosplay. So I'm gonna start off by just fixing this part right here. That's great, Kayla. Thank you for sharing. That's amazing. Vegas is awesome. This is just fabric glue so that it adheres to the leather. Actually, this isn't even leather. I think this is fake leather, but still. I think what I messed up on this is that I didn't use fabric tape, so the leather isn't really taking a lot of the glue. Do a bulldog one with the sleeves cut off so you can show off the guns. Dude, I would love a bulldog one. Like, I don't have the body to show it off, but yeah, that'd be super awesome to have like different jackets for every single member of the Hart Foundation. I could probably do that, but this took me, like, getting all the rhinestones on here. It was me doing one by one. So this was about 3 weeks of adding rhinestones to this because they all have to be like in a certain pattern. So I think every time I watched Dynamite or like some sort of wrestling related program, I would just sit here and just glue these on here. Do I like EDM? Yeah, I like EDM. I'm listening to a Witch House remix right now just for background music. That is probably going to get a copyright claim. You've been a busy bee. Yeah, it shows for sure. And this is one thing that I never know what to tell people who don't like wrestling that are like, hey, what does Heart Foundation mean? I'm like, oh, fuck. Like, what does it mean? I'm like, I don't want to be like, well, back in 1997, you see Bret Hart and Owen Hart, Bulldog, Jim the Anvil Neidhart, and I'm like, I don't want to start telling them that. So I'm just like, oh, it's a group. And they're like, oh, that's cool. I don't know if you can tell, but this jacket isn't really straight anymore from years and years of listening. I mean, of wear and tear. It's actually very crooked. Like this line goes straight, and then this line goes down here. So I don't know how to place this without it looking dumb. Bro, which BPM do you like to play more? Cut a promo on the. Well, let me tell you something, brothers. Now they'll be like, "What the fuck is this guy talking about?" Then probably a lot of good money, paid a good piece of progress. You know, I did sell the other one I had, and somebody bought it for their kid who was doing a Halloween cosplay of Bret Hart. So I think I gave it to him for like $40 or something like that. Something that is just, you know, it wasn't really making money off of it. And I would rather not do this for money because this obviously is ripping off Bret Hart's copyright, and I don't want to do that. But this also took me a long time. Like just getting these printed on actual fabric, this was like $60. And then the rhinestones were like another $40. And then my time it's been like weeks, so I don't want to do that. Which BPM do you like to play a song more? I think my natural BPM is 150 BPM. Every time I play guitar and I write a song without a metronome, it's always 150. Always. Like ever since I started playing guitar, it just comes out to 150 BPM. Which is fine, but it makes programming drums really annoying because there's no variation in the BPM. Bret Hart retired. Yeah, Bret Hart had to retire because of injuries, which is really unfortunate. Never been a Zach Bannings. I don't even know what that is. Is that the guy from Futurama? Pretty jacket. I love it. Thank you. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that because it took me a long time to do, and Bret Hart's probably one of my favorite wrestlers of all time, and if there's a jacket that I would wear to the show to commemorate Bret Hart, I would be down for that all the time. I don't know if this is gonna hold. So I'm using some. I don't think so. Some double-sided tape. I don't think this is gonna actually hold enough for me to leave it on there permanently. Yeah, it's not even holding. Damn it. So if this goes here. I'm going to try this, see if it holds a little bit. You like to play the guitar? I've never played Guitar Hero enough to be good at it. Even though I play guitar, I've never tried. I've been wanting to play Rocksmith, but I never got the console to play that. Bret Hart deserves so much better retirement. Yeah, that's true, but unfortunately he can't. When he had that last match against Vince, he was actually he said he got sued by his insurance company because he wasn't supposed to wrestle anymore. So that match, he like couldn't do anything because of his stroke, and if he took a wrestling move, he would lose a lawsuit. So that was really, really tough to put a wrestling match around that. But yeah, at least he got to beat up Vince, which is pretty rewarding for everyone who likes Bret Hart. I love leather jackets. Me too. I love leather jackets as well. Oh, can you imagine Bret against Kurt Angle? Jeez, man, that would have been a fucking amazing match. I'm gonna see if I can glue down this end. Zombie 13 was the main reason I started playing guitar. No way. Are you for real? Wow, that is actually really cool. Thank you. That if that is true, then wow. You can only get better than me. That's what I'm gonna tell you. That's it. You are already on a good path. So I'm gonna see which one actually holds, the tape or the glue. Can I imagine Bret Hart against the Hardys or Jeff Hardy? Dude, Bret Hart and Owen Hart against the Hardy Boys. Fuck man, that would have been so awesome. We did get Kurt Angle against Owen Hart, but no one's ever seen that unless you were actually there at that show. Is the Hart Foundation your favorite tag team? No, the Legion of Doom is my favorite tag team. But I love, like, 97 was the first year I started watching wrestling, and that's when the Hart Foundation was getting back together, and then Canadian Stampede happened, so I just want to, like, commemorate that year by having a Bret Hart jacket the way he wore it that year. Because when he went to WCW, he kept the same jacket, or he made another one with the same Hitman skull, but without the Hart Foundation. And obviously, when he started wearing the Hitman jacket, he wasn't in the Hart Foundation, so he didn't have the Hart Foundation. So there's like 3 variations of that fucking jacket. Not that I've done my research or anything. I'm just waiting for this to glue. And then I'll probably move on to this heart part. Okay, so it's holding a little bit. It's holding, but not as much as I want it to hold. Like, this fabric tape that I had was way perfect because it would hold on to fabric and just seal itself to the material. Oh yeah, I did see that. I fucking flipped out. I was actually working on this jacket. I was finishing what was I was finishing, I think, some of the rhinestones that I just didn't glue on. No, I was finishing these rhinestones, sorry. I was finishing a couple of these letters, and then I was watching AEW, and I was like, oh my god, they're actually going to bring Jeff in. And I just lost my shit. I was like, wow. So awesome. Like, you knew it was happening, but still, it was just really awesome to see. Can't get this tape off me. Hopefully this works, because then if this works, I don't have to do any fabric tape or glue, but... Oh, I just had... There it is. Oh no, I can't see this tape. It's so transparent that I can't tell where it's at. Jeff Hardy brings a table. It's all over. I hope he does. Apparently it's their last run as a tag team before they retire, so I hope they go all out. You're gonna model the jacket after you're finished with it? I might. Yeah, that's a good idea. Just so you guys can see the full effect of it. I wish I had the Bret glasses though, the Hitman glasses. That would have made things so much better. So I don't think this is gonna hold, but I'm just gonna glue or tape these on here, and then I'll glue it at some other time. You ever respected Loaded in AEW? You know, I've heard Loaded in so many movies, like in The Godfather, in... God damn it, what was his... I think it was on a CSI show or something like that, Law and Order. I remember seeing it in commercials for car oil. It's been everywhere. I just didn't expect them to actually use that song anymore, but it was really cool hearing it because it's the Hardy's Boys theme, even though so many other people have used it because it's production music. Like, all I can think of is the Hardys for sure. Roman versus Brock at Mania. Who you got? I think it's going to be Roman because he's probably never going to lose. If Brock wins, I mean, either way, the match is already fucking boring because it's already, what, 4 times that they've wrestled at WrestleMania. But anyway, yeah. That's who I got. Might be off, but... Would you take a Tiger Driver through the table? You know what? I probably would. That would be a good way to go out. 1 Tiger Driver dead. I did take a Tiger Driver 91 one time when I was backyard wrestling, and yeah, that didn't feel good at all because I landed on it was like a cookie sheet, but yeah, it did not feel good at all. It looked really cool. All 8 people in attendance freaked out, but no, probably not. I did do a Swanton Bomb when I was training to be a wrestler, or training, and that was really cool. That hurt less than getting like a chop, obviously, or taking a flat bump. Tiger Driver 91 is where Misawa in particular picks you up halfway and drops you on your head, but you're in the Tiger Driver position. So he doesn't rotate you so you land on your back like the Pearl River Plunge. He just picks you up and halfway before you finish the rotation, drops you on your head. And he still holds the pinning position, so your hands are behind you and you're on your head, and your legs are, and your knees are in your face. Oh, I should have done the R first because now I can't get to the R. shit. You know, I'm gonna glue the R. Yeah, that'd be a lot easier. I can just glue it. Hey, what's up, Kyle? Welcome in, man. I'm just hanging out, finishing some jacket art that I'm working on. Oh, Retro. Yeah, I remember Retro. You were telling me you trained with XPW when I was in LA. I remember, man. That was a good combo. I was just training in somebody's backyard ring. They were actual wrestlers, but they also had their own thing, own training camp. It wasn't anyone like extremely famous because they ended up not continuing wrestling. They were really fucking good too. I don't want to call them out or anything, but my trainer reminded me of a Chris Benoit and the Dynamite Kid. He looked exactly like Chris Benoit, but had the Dynamite Kid's build. Fucking awesome wrestler too. He's actually in one of the Botchamania videos back in the day. I don't know if you've ever seen the clip where there's a guy wrapped around the pole and they're at a high school gym or basketball court, whatever. And he's wrapped around the pole and there's somebody on the top of the turnbuckle and they try to do like a shooting star corkscrew something and they miss him and they land on the far end of the ring and they break their hip. And it's been like everywhere. It's like on Botchamania or anything like that. But the guy around the pole who basically just looks at him like overshoot him, that's the guy who was training me. He was awesome. Awesome guy. I don't know whatever happened to him. I know he got to wrestle in Dragon Gate a bit after I stopped training, and then that's the last I ever heard of him. Pile Driver or Burning Hammer, which one hurts more? I would say the Burning Hammer. They're both super, super brutal moves to take. You don't remember that? Just Google it. It's called like Wrestling Accident. It's on one of those. It's like on a billion compilations of like wrestling gone wrong or wrestling isn't fake. Look at this guy breaking his hip because he overshot a shooting star press to the outside. If you ever want to get in the ring here, if you're like, let me know. Oh, dude, I would take you up on that 100%. Even though I probably won't be taking any bumps because my neck is fucked from playing shows and from landing on my head at a few backyard wrestling shows, but mostly from playing shows and headbanging for like 15 years. I don't have it anymore. I showed it on the last stream. I showed an x-ray that I had of my neck that I took, well, I didn't take it, but 2 years ago, I took an x-ray. I had an x-ray taking, and the guy was like, your neck is fucked, man. And he showed me, and it's like my spine is like, it goes straight, and it does like a little curve, and then it goes straight again. He's like, what caused that trauma? And I was like, oh, it's a little bit of everything. Wrestling, mostly from playing shows and headbanging, and from like just not taking care of my neck. Good times. It might be fine now because I also had to go to a lot of treatment to correct that pain that I was getting. It was brutal. It was fucking harsh trying to play guitar sometimes because my neck was just not cooperating with me. And then I just never stopped headbanging. I still headbang to this day, and it's like it sucks. But it was all my fault. It was from an injury I took at a show one time that I never took care of, and it just fucked up my neck. But also, 15 years of windmilling, headbanging, and just nonstop guitaring, it definitely fucked up my neck. But I still do it. Oh, I just thought Harvey Smith would love your jacket, man. I wish, man. I met Brian Pillman Jr. at a show at what was this? I think it was All Out 2019. Yeah, I didn't meet him. I was drinking at the bar and he walked up and he stood next to me talking to some other people, and I wanted to be like, "Hey man, look at," but I was like, "No, I'm just going to sit here and just I don't want to bother him and be like, "Hey man, remember your dad who was in this group?" I don't want to fucking do that. That's fucking messed up. Hey, what's up? No Dog. Thank you for coming in, man. I'm just working on a Hitman jacket right now, taking it easy, chilling, listening to some Witch House. More comedy. I think comedy would be cool to do in a wrestling ring, but I'm not a funny person, so I don't know what kind of comedy I would do. If I were to do a gimmick right now, I'd probably do like a mime gimmick. I think that would go over well with wrestling right now, right? I did see a guy at the NWA show I went to recently, and I don't know if you guys ever watch OSW Review, but there's a little section in there that they do, and it's called like your boy stable, and it's like wrestlers that have the look, have the moves, but just go nowhere, never win any titles, never get any pushes, never do anything more than just like get beat up or whatever, or just not really a main attraction of the show or whatever. But anyway, I was watching this guy in the NWA, and I'm like, this is a total boy. This guy, he looks like Jack Sparrow. He has the moveset of, oh, damn it. I had it too. I was talking about it at the NWA show. Looks like Jack Sparrow. Dresses like one of the Dudley Boys. Looks like one of the Tongas. And has the gimmick of that WWF magician. I don't know if you guys remember that. And I was like, this is a total boy. Like, all these gimmicks into one. I'm like, this guy, I feel for him. He's pretty funny, but I'm like, this is a total boy. I saw a real life boy in front of my eyes developing into a boy stable nominee at some point. I've interviewed most of the Hart family. Hey, what's up, Weed and Wrestling? Yeah, I would love that. If you want to leave a comment on this video, I would totally check that out. Oh, you have a What Bar shirt? Fuck yeah, dude. That's awesome. That is amazing. I can say whatever I want about today's WWE locker room sucks, but I know in a real fight I would get folded in one punch. Oh yeah, for sure. I would still not do what they do now, and it hurts. It fucking hurts. Like I'm sure there's a couple of people in here that have wrestled for real. I didn't wrestle. I just trained, and I refereed a couple of matches, and just being a referee. When I got beat up by like the evil team, the bad guys, I got my lip busted open. I got a black eye, and my head hurt the next day a bunch. So yeah. Oh no, this just came off. I just lost a rhinestone. I think if I get in the ring now, I would just love to run the ropes. That always felt really cool, just running the ropes. So I lost the rhinestone. I'm going to try to glue it back. No, I didn't pick this song. This is just a remix that I'm listening to on a compilation track. So it's not me listening to Rihanna. I'm just letting it play because I like this Witch House playlist. It's fucking awesome. Cool. All right. So hopefully that will save that. Oh, dude, are you saying you might have some Botchamania potential matches on there? Marty Jannetty, he's definitely a boy. I think he only won the tag team titles, but yeah, that is boy material right there. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. Whoops, there we go, there we go. Dude, if you want to link that in a comment on this video, I would check it out. What the hell? This did not work. That's not good. Is Adam Bomb a boy? I think I remember seeing him in somebody's boy stable. So yeah, I would say he's a boy for sure. Adam Bomb and Wrath are for sure boys. To get a napkin or something. How's Jeff still alive after all the table bumps, chair bumps, and Hell in a Cell, suicide dives? That's an amazing question. I'm sure his body is completely broken, but they're also retiring after this AEW run, so it makes sense why they're not able to go on anymore. Matt Hardy looks really broken too, from no pun intended, from all the bumps that they've done on ladders and stuff. Yeah, it's amazing that they're still able to walk after all that. Yeah, after the stream is done, you can leave a comment on it, and then that's the only way I can see your link. Because other than that, you can't leave a comment in the chat with the link because it's not gonna let me. Well, it's not gonna let me. It's not gonna let you comment a link. Can't believe Jeff has never heard. I think he broke his tailbone during that Swanton Bomb at WrestleMania, or was it SummerSlam? When he did the Swanton Bomb off the giant ladder, he said he broke his tailbone, but he didn't take any time off. And also that TNA run he did, that was obviously a consequence of taking all those bumps and using like drugs to keep wrestling through the pain. So that was really weird to see. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that match in Impact or TNA when Jeff Hardy wrestled Sting for like 10 seconds because he was completely out of his mind. I'll post my match. One of the matches I've ever won. That's even better, man. I hope I hope you won by dirty tactics or using some mind games. So hopefully this should hold for a little bit. When I was at Double or Nothing 2019, I think I told this story already. I was getting a beer or some drink or whatever, something, and I was standing in line and I was just waiting. And then this is when they brought out some I don't know, some guy to announce the championship belt presentation. So he was like talking about the whatever the show, and then he's like, here to introduce the AEW World Heavyweight Championship belt, the best there is, the best there was. And I was like, what? So I ran to my seat. Like you can see me on the actual pay-per-view, like just running on the back, the very back aisle of the floor, because I'm running to my fucking seat so I can see Bret Hart come out. And I was like, I was wearing another Hitman jacket, and I was like, oh my god, man, I was losing my shit because I did not expect to see Bret Hart at Double or Nothing. Or was it All Out? I think it was Double or Nothing 2019. Oh yeah. Khali killed somebody. It was an accident, but it was in New Japan, and he was training, and he performed I don't think it was with a spine buster, or from what I heard, it was a back body drop. So Khali is so fucking tall. And from what I remember reading is that he took a back body drop, but Khali was so tall that he flipped him in the air, and the guy, instead of doing a full flip, he did like a flip, but somehow he landed on his neck. And he died. So they never signed Khali after that. And then a little bit after, he ended up in WWE. Oh shit, you met Bret? That's fucking awesome, dude. I've only met, quote unquote, the sons of people in the Hart Foundation. Like I had that one sort of interaction with Brian Pillman Jr. And then I met Harry Smith after a New Japan show at a bar, and he was super fucking nice. Okay, this part isn't glued here at all. There's nothing there. Oh man, this song reminds me of the time I was pretty drunk on stream, and we did karaoke, and I did Stan on karaoke on stream. Never again. I also met Edge, and he wouldn't shake hands. I don't doubt that about Edge. I've never liked Edge, so I don't take that as shocking, but he doesn't know where hands have been. That's true. Not even a fist bump. That's why I like fist bumping wrestlers, because it's easy. It doesn't require a handshake, no touching, so it's just very, very safe for everyone, unless somebody fucking punches your fucking fist. Guns N' Roses or Nirvana. Also, fun fact, they both had a feud which ended after Cobain. I always prefer Nirvana. Not just because I'm in Oregon now, but Nirvana has always been more... I don't want to say raw. Oh, I just broke this. I don't want to say raw, but I like Nirvana's songwriting more than I do Guns N' Roses. Even though Guns N' Roses is from LA, but I never got into the Guns N' Roses hype. Oh yeah, the infamous Halloween stream where I passed out. That was a good time. Back when everything was shut down no, that was before the shutdown. That was when I had barely moved to Oregon. All right, I'm gonna let this dry before I keep messing with it. Oh no, you're right. It was during the shutdown. It was in 2020. Never mind. You're right. You are totally right. Sorry. I once met Hogan, and he called out my friend for walking by him and not shaking his hand. That's pretty funny then. Why would he want... Maybe he wanted the recognition or whatever, but... So, are these pink? I can't even tell right now. Everything is pink in my room. In my living room, so... Wow, I can't even tell. These are pink. I can't tell at all. Can anyone tell if those are pink? Oh yeah, they are pink. I can't even tell from... There it is. Because all my lights are pink, so it makes it just blend in. I remember I was bored. I saw your stream. Yeah, I remember that stream. I remember a little bit of the stream. I remember being so dumb because I was like, yeah, if somebody screams or if somebody dies, I'm going to take a shot. And then like 15 minutes in, I took a bunch of Fireball and drank like 9 White Claws. But yeah, that was really dumb. It was fun. So for the next step at some point, I'm going to add pink rhinestones to all the pink. So it's going to look even cooler if I can ever get the time to do that. It just takes so long to add rhinestones to something because it's literally if you're doing one by one. But I got to fix this one here that I lost. So I'll do that right now as well. Yeah, at some point I'll add the pink rhinestones to like all the pink lettering and all the pink like Hitman stuff. Like the red here, it has like red rhinestones around the eyes. It takes a long time, so I'm gonna take it easy and hold off on that until another time. Okay, so that's a 2. 2.5. Oh, I lost 2 of them. Holy crap. So somewhere at the venue, there are two rhinestones just chilling there. No, I lost 3, 4. Wow. Now that I'm looking at it right in front, I lost a couple of rhinestones. That's fine. I know it was gonna happen. That's why I have like 1,000 of them. I just don't know exactly when, and I lost another one right there. That's totally fine. Rage Against the Machine is actually a band that doesn't sell out. I don't think they've ever sold out at all. They're very anti-machine. Okay, hopefully that works. I don't know if that's enough glue. We thought it'd be cool to own one of those Jimmy Hart's jackets. Those jackets are for sure loud as hell. Like you can hear Jimmy Hart before you actually hear him talk with those jackets. What the what? That was weird. That was very weird. Okay, cool. Rhinestone Cowboy. I wanna say Diamond Jim. I grew up on grunge. Nice. That's what everyone listens to up here in the Pacific Northwest. Hi, I got into black metal because of your channel. Did you really? That's amazing. Thank you, Mr. Dreams, a lot. I really appreciate that. Were you listening to the covers I did, or were you listening to my band? That's really amazing, Mr. Dreams, a lot. You inspire a lot of people, Zombie. I hope so. That'd be fucking awesome if people get something out of this channel when they come here, because that's what I do it for fun, and so that other people are like, hey, maybe I can play. If that guy can play guitar, I can play guitar. That's what I hope people get out of this channel. The 13 guitar video. Was that the custom guitar video? I know which one you're talking about. That's amazing, dude. Thank you for that. That was I remember making that video. I got a lot of shit for that video because This is when I lived. If that's the video you're talking about, this is when I lived in California, and I had a couple of roommates. So whenever I would do like YouTube videos, I would either wait till they were asleep, or do them like really quietly. So I remember shooting that video, and then I was like, I got to do a voiceover, but it's 2 a.m. or whatever. So I started doing the voiceover, but I was really quiet and really like whispery. So I was like, this is my guitar that I customized. So when I uploaded the video, everyone was like, why do you sound so sad? I was like, I wasn't sad. I was just, you got to understand the limitations of what I was doing at the time. But I guess a lot of people just listen to it and they're like, that guy sounds sad. I'm going to call it out. The only instrument I know how to play is the skin flute. I mean, that makes noise as well, so it could be considered music. Wow, this is really not flattering light. Look at this. It's like completely washing me out. Why? That's weird. The only if Zombie can play all of Triple H's themes, I can. I can try. I haven't played any of the Motorhead themes lately. But those themes are all awesome as well. The voiceover made it awesome. I'm glad you liked it. Yeah, that video was done so I could... No, I made that guitar, then I did the video. And that was a guitar that I was using for all my black metal live shows. So after that video, like, I started using it, and it completely destroyed that guitar to where it's all scratched up because I was wearing a bullet belt and I had spikes on my arm. So just playing that guitar just scratched it all up. Really, really bad. But that's awesome, man. Thank you so much. That's looking good right there. It's holding up pretty good. I'm like doing like a pressure test. Like I try to make the rhinestones stick to me, and if they don't, then it means that they're glued on there pretty well. The Hollywood Blonde and Brad Armstrong. I actually did that Brad Armstrong thing because you told me that you wanted it done, and I was like, this is a hard theme to fucking play. But I'm glad I did, because I think that's what I like about doing these covers, is that I'll listen to a cover and I'm like, I can't play that at all. Fuck no. And then I'll start jamming on it, and then I'll start getting it down, and I was like, wow, this feels amazing. I can play this song. So that's what I like about that Brad Armstrong theme. It's like putting together a puzzle. Like, you get a picture that somebody else took, but it's cut up into a bunch of pieces, and you just grab those pieces and put them together. It's like you didn't take the picture, you didn't make the puzzle pieces, but you put the puzzle together, and it's really cool. That's why I like doing these covers, because it's like, it's not really music that I wrote, but I like putting the puzzle together in a way that is like, I did that puzzle, if that makes sense. Blondes have more fun. I don't think I have. I don't know if that's the right. I don't even know what song that is. You should do a cover of The Only Thing I Know for Real. I don't think I know that song. Who's the artist for that song? Is it a wrestling theme to begin with? It's like, if it's a wrestling theme, I'm like, yeah, I know who that song is, but I don't think it rings a bell. Oh, the What Up? I already did that theme. And I was wearing a Macho Man. I was wearing Macho Man glasses. I was wearing a Macho Man bandana. And for the voice, for the Gorgeous George voice, I actually used her voice from the clip. But for that clip in my video, I dressed up as Hogan. So he's like, what up, Mach? It's one of my older videos. But yeah, I did that theme. Hey, what's up, Harry Pro? Herrick? Hair. I don't like this lighting. Sorry about that. Look at it. I don't know why this camera does this to me. Like, this is the lighting I like, but then it does this to me. It's like, why? Why are you treating me like that? Yeah, it's really old, but it's on my wrestling playlist. I'm I'm gonna look it up, Sabrina, and see which one you're talking about. I've never played Metal Gear Rising, but I'll look it up right now. Right meow. The only thing, there it is, first one. Oh, apparently that's a song for the game by Jamie Christopherson. All right, so this is drying, but the end needs a little bit more work. You should have done the Gorgeous George voice, you know, like Jimmy Hart did. That was back when I was barely starting to show my face on YouTube videos, and I was not doing any voices at all, any vocal work, any voices. I was like, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not good enough for that. So yeah, I wish I would have done the voice, of course, but at the time I was very, very, very self-conscious about even showing my face on YouTube videos. That's why I always had sunglasses on, because I was just self-conscious of showing my face. And also when I play guitar, I do like the dumbest guitar faces. I'm like, it's not really flattering, but after a while, I just started taking the sunglasses off, and I'm like, I'm just gonna go and do the video without any sunglasses, because it's more of a clutch at this point now than it helps me get into the music. So now I'm just like all full on face all the time, and I keep all those dumb faces on there because I'm like, whatever. People aren't here to watch me. They're here to listen to the cover. Coming together good. Thank you. It's definitely looking a lot better now with the Heart Foundation thing on there. I played the entire game. It's a trip, and the music is banging. That's awesome. I've never played that game. That's fucking crazy. I don't know if I got it from Bret. I don't know, maybe subconsciously, but I that's why I did it, because I'm like, I don't feel that I can play guitar on a camera without sunglasses. For like 3 years I was doing that, because I'm like, nope, I need something to shield me from the camera. You can tell like the progression. Like for my first video, it's always like zoomed in to the guitar. You don't really see me, and then later on it just becomes more and more like backed out to now where the point where my videos now are just like, I focus more on having a cool background than looking cool. I just like, I don't care, whatever. Like the Kidman video, like that, I look terrible. The lighting's pretty terrible, but at that point I'm like, whatever. If people like the music, that's what they'll like, not how I look. I think. All right, so I'm gonna let this dry for a second, and then I'll put it on and see how it looks. Yeah, it's coming together quite nicely. I just wish I had a better jacket than the one I have right now, because this jacket is really torn up. Like, Look at that. This is broken. So that's why I only wear this jacket to shows, to wrestling shows. Elven Music to Streets of Rage is it's a really cool show. I mean, a really cool game. The soundtrack to Streets of Rage. I don't think I've ever actually fully played that game, but I do listen to the soundtrack for that. And I did a cover of the soundtrack as well. Hit the Bret Hart pose. I wish I would. I really want to get some Bret Hart sunglasses, but I don't know. I like wearing sunglasses outside of wrestling shows as well. So having Bret Hart glasses with his logo on them, like, I mean, I'll do it. It's just they're really expensive, so it's like $25 per pair of glasses. So I'm like, shit, man. I love the Hitman, but that's a lot to spend on a pair of sunglasses. Oh, the A isn't glued at all. I remember watching this cover of a band of Metallica. They did a cover? Oh no, you were watching a cover band of Metallica, and I thought it was better than the original song. That's awesome. I love when songs are like that, where the cover is a lot better than the original song. Like the first time I heard One was when Korn played it, and I thought it was amazing. And then I heard One by Metallica, and I was like, I don't know if I like this one. This song is it doesn't sound like Korn, but it's because it was a cover. But yeah, I totally feel you on that, Sabrina. Some songs, the originals are cool, but the covers are a lot cooler. Have you done Hugh Morris's WCW theme cover? Which one was that one? I don't think so. I remember Hugh Morris from WCW, and he had that shit-looking moonsault that would never connect right, and then he would always hit his opponents with his legs or with his knees. Oh, my music's over. That means my time is up, but I actually did a good. What am I trying to say? I did a good time on this, so that was an hour working on this. I always liked Born in East LA more than Born in the USA. Does that count as a cover? Who does that? All right, I'm gonna put this jacket on and see how it looks, and then I'll switch cameras in a sec. There it is. All right, that's not the camera I want. I want this camera. Oh my God, what am I doing? Okay, there we go. There we go. So I got these glasses, so I'll use these for now. But does it look legible? I'm just gonna walk in somewhere and be like, do the Bret Hart pose or the WCW revenge pose. So yeah, sweet. This feels like it came out way better. I'm just gonna wait for it to dry before I actually start doing stuff with it. You can already tell the H is not really glued on there, but for now it's gonna be fine. I'm not gonna be wearing it anywhere. It's gonna be a bit for before I go to any other shows. But awesome, that was really fucking fun, and I got to do some crafts, finish this jacket. Music died right on time. So with that, guard the jacket with your life. Yeah. I do that. I guard it with my life when it's raining because I don't want any rain to get on it. But hopefully at some point I'll be at a wrestling show and somebody will see it and be like, yeah, that's an awesome Bret Hart jacket. Here's $1,000 for it. I'll be like, yes. No, I'm just kidding. I won't do that. Maybe. But all right, that'll be it for me tonight, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out on this just chill stream, watching me finish this jacket and talking some wrestling and some just hangout talks. Retro, Sabrina, I know. I'm sorry. This was just a really quick chill stream, nothing serious or anything like that. I will be back though in a couple of days because we got to finish Raw 2. We were playing Raw 2, and a lot of funny things happened in that stream, so I'm going to do that again, maybe Thursday. Oh, Retro Dude. Oh, my God. Where's my little... Thank you so much, Retro Dude. Thank you. That is fucking awesome of you. I definitely owe you a drink when I'm in LA. I really appreciate that. Hell yeah. Thank you guys so much. Have a good night. And I'll see you. That should be a Z, right? Yeah. Next time. All right. See you guys. And